All right, I have my zine set up here in InDesign, and I'm gonna get ready to print it on my RISO, which is not connected to this Mac, and that is because I'm going to print it from a Windows PC, because the RISO print driver can control the line screen angle, which is something you want to be able to do if you're going to use a line screen, which I am. And the Mac driver, for some reason, omits that feature. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. That's how it is. Anyway, so from InDesign, this took me a minute to remember since the last time I did it, but you do not export it as a PDF. You're gonna print it, and we are going to print it as a PostScript file for the RISO. That's the magic right here. Some things to note is we do not want composite RGB. We want separations. Aha, we're not going to change anything else. We're just accept the defaults for everything. Right? Yep. And I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to put this somewhere. I have a little flash drive where I'm going to save this. And I'm going to hit save. It's going to do all the work here. Oh, so it makes a PostScript file, which we're going to open with Acrobat Distiller, which is going to actually make the PDF. On the PC, we just need the regular free version of Adobe Acrobat to read and print the file. Okay, now we're done. Close this. Let's open this up and just check that it looks, yeah, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, they have nothing. Black page 1, aqua page 1, yellow page 1, pink page 1. I guess that's right. That all looks how I think it's supposed to look, so I'm gonna quit this and eject this and switch over to my PC. I've got my document that I made in InDesign. I have it now open as a PDF on my PC in Acrobat. And, I've got the yellow page of page 1. So I'm gonna print out page 1, make sure everything's working, looking like I want it to look. So I'm not going to wait for the ink to super dry. I'm going to run it through a little faster than I normally would. Anyway, you start with yellow. You do the lightest colors, you work your way up to black. So I'll do yellow, I'll do pink, I'll do aqua, then I'll do black. So I'm going to start with yellow. So I've got just this page selected here. And this is what I'm going to print. Okay, now the thing is, over here, well, it went to sleep. Let me wake this up. Okay, I have the black drum installed, so I gotta switch it. I gotta put the yellow drum in here. It's over here in this box. I got the black one is in here. So we're gonna swap them out. Okay, so first I'm gonna take the black one out. So I open up this here, and automatically it's like, oh, you want to take the colored drum out, because that's what you want to do most of the time. All right, so grab the blue handle, unlock it, slide this out. This is the colored drum, this is the black one. You pick it up by the blue handles, there's blue handles. I pick it up like this, right? And I'm gonna set it over here on the coffee table. All right. Then I got the yellow drum here. Pick this one up and slide it right in. And I'm gonna close this up. And I'm gonna close that up. And I'm gonna take the black drum. I'm gonna put it in this case because we don't want dust and fibers and whatever to get stuck to it. So close it up and get it out of the way. And now the yellow drum is installed. So back over here on my PC, again, I've got the yellow page selected, And we're just gonna hit Control P, bring up the print dialog. We've got the RISO selected. We want just the current page, which is yellow 1. Great, and we're gonna go over here to Properties. And under Image, we're doing Screen Covered. 71 is good. The angle, I'm gonna start yellow on 0. And yeah, is that it? That's it. I'm gonna hit OK. And yeah, it's gonna print 1. So what it's gonna do is gonna make a screen, and it's gonna print out like 1 or 2 sheets. So let's hit print. This is gonna beep, and it's gonna make a master. Here we go. And it's gonna shoot out a couple copies. All right, that looks much better. There we go. All right, so now, yep, so let's go look at what we got. It's really hard starting off with yellow, but here's our thing, right? So our print doesn't start until, see, our print doesn't start for a little ways down the page here, right? So there it is. We've got our stuff, and then it should end, and it's like a 1/4 inch from the bottom. But this looks like more than a 1/4 inch to me. So I'm gonna measure this, and then we're gonna make an adjustment on the printer. Also, I'm just checking to see, like, sometimes the screen gets crinkled or something when it gets on the drum, but it appears to be okay. I don't see any other issues with the printing. So, yeah, so I'm gonna come back over here to the machine. I've got a ruler right here, and we're gonna measure, well, if that's a 1/4, it looks like we're a little more than 1/8 of an inch too far this way. So we come over here, I'm gonna turn the speed all the way down. This thing can shoot papers out so fast. And we're gonna do the print position. We're gonna go this way. Let's start with 1/8 of an inch. So, 1/8. Well, it really was on here. It was like an extra 1 more 64th. I mean, it's so hard to make it that close of an adjustment because the paper's in there slightly different each time. But we'll go with 9/64. And we're gonna make one of those. All right, now that comes out. Put this up here, and we're gonna measure it. All right, it's hard to do this and hold the camera, so hold on. All right, we are very close. We still look like we're like 1/32 of an inch. Let's try moving this to the next thing. Let's print one of those out. All right, let's measure it. Man, that's right. That is right on 1/4 of an inch. All right. That's about as close as we're gonna get it. Now, the other thing we need to look at is left to right. This is usually a lot easier. That looks right. And that looks right. Okay, so I think yellow is set up. This is a good one. I'm gonna set that over here on my drying rack. And we just need a few, because I'm not gonna print, I'm not saving. I'm just gonna test all the colors, make sure the final print looks like I want it to look. So I'm gonna print out, well, not 14, 4 more. So we'll have 5 to work with. And I'm not gonna worry about the ink getting on the back of each one as they come out. That's what I have all these papers for, is to shove in between. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna print on the back side right now. I just want the one side of the first page printed out. So let's shoot out 4 more of these. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repeat this process for the next color. So I'm gonna do this for pink. So I'm gonna print out, make a pink screen. I'm gonna print out just individual pink, just the pink color, make sure it's all lined up, exactly how we want, and then I'll print some on top of the yellow ink, and then I'll do that for aqua, and then we'll do that for black. So, okay, so I've got 5 sheets of the yellow in the paper tray. We've got our setting here. It's gonna be off on, not every single page is gonna come out exactly the same. That's just how RISO printers work. We're just gonna print one right now. And we can check our adjustment, but I'm gonna hit start. Let's see what happens. All right, we got something. Let's take a look at this. Man, that's about as good as we could hope for. It looks registered. Holy cow. All right, that's good. Let's print off the others. I'm gonna change this to 4. We're gonna run those out. All right, let's do the rest of the colors. I've got the blue adjusted. I've got pink and yellow prints in the tray, and hopefully that's aligned. We're gonna just do one to make sure. All right, let's check that out. It's pretty close. It doesn't look bad, but yeah, you see it's like off by just a hair. Let's move the blue down. One more little thing. Let's try it. Save that. Run it again. All right, that looks right on. Okay, so that's 2. Let's run 3 more. These look pretty good. All right, next up is black. We're ready for the black. Let's see if we've got it lined up right. That's pretty close. That looks great. All right, look at that. I'm gonna shoot out the rest. Look at that, y'all. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Oh, this is gonna be very cool. Okay. Now we do this 4 colors on 4 sides of paper. It's 8 times through this whole process. Cut, staple, fold, and we'll be done.